Hi everyone, so this video is going to be about all the products, well most of them, that I gotten from Boxycharm. So first I'm starting off with the primer, and I'm using the POREfessional primer. And then next I'm going to use a BB cream that I received from them in the shade medium. Now this BB cream, it adds not a lot of coverage, it's like a light coverage, but it still worked well for me. The only thing that's off is the shade. You unfortunately don't have the option to like pick foundation shades that you get, but it was just a little light for me, but it worked out pretty well at the end. If you guys don't know what Boxycharm is a monthly subscription box that you get every month with 5 to 6 full-size makeup products, or you could also get skincare, and you always get to pick one item a month that you would like to receive, and it's honestly the best. Like, they're well-known products, like from Sephora and stuff, so you're always guaranteed to get the best. But I was showing you here 2 concealers, which are the same concealer, because I actually received that concealer in my box and I actually already had it, and it was actually one of the items that I picked from the box, and I picked it because I love it so much, so now I at least have a backup. But I just applied that under my eyes, middle of my forehead, and on my chin. Now I'm just blending it out, and I'm using the Real Techniques blending brush. I'll link the name down below of that brush, but I used the same one in my last video. And this concealer is a Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Golden Beige. And I also want to point out that all these products that you're getting in your box, the regular box, I pay $25. Everyone pays $25. And the whole box is actually worth over $100. So you're paying $25 when everything that's in the box is way more than that. So this is a setting powder that I got in my box. It's the Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder from Ciate. It's really good and it smells exactly like coconut. So I'm just going to use this to bake under my eyes and reverse contour my nose. I'm then taking this brush set that I received this month. It's from Pure Cosmetics, and I'm using this big fluffy one to set my whole face. This powder isn't from Boxycharm. I never got a face powder from them, so I'm just using my own, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. So I'm just using that. And now I'm using these 2 that I also got from my box to bronze up my face. I'm using the top right shade first to bronze, and then I'm going to take the second one, the second palette, and I'm going to bronze as well. You guys know that I can't just use one bronzer. I like to layer them and use 2 or 3 sometimes. And the first one was the Too Faced Natural Face palette, and the second one is the Wonder Blush and Bronzer Duo. So next I'm actually going to take the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Highlighters. The orange one is in the shade Mimosa Sunrise, and the purple one is in the shade Sangria Sunset. So I really wanted to use this. Like, it's crazy to use for blush and highlight, but I wanted to do something fun and different for this look. So I took the purple shade and I put it right on my cheek and used it as blush. It's crazy at first, but I go ahead and blend it out, and honestly at the end it comes out looking really pretty. But then second, I'm going to take the orange shade and I'm actually going to use that as my highlight. Just this in general costs more than what the actual boss costs, so it's so worth it. Next, taking this palette that I received this month, and it's called the Zione palette by Hipdot, and I'm taking the shade first Maze, and I'm applying that all over the crease, back and forth. So I use that as my transition shade, and I'm also going to use the shade Wanderlust in a second, and that's also going to go right on top, and it's more of like a peachier pink tone. And I just thought that these colors and this palette actually matched perfectly to the Fenty highlighter palette that I used on my cheeks. So now I'm going back into that Fenty palette and taking the purple shade and literally just swiping it all over my lid to create like this wash of color on my lid. And then I'm taking the orange one and putting that also on my eyelid right on top, just swiping it, messing, like not even neatly, just messingly applying that to make it look so pretty. And then taking this brush, I'm going to take that pink shade and apply it right under my lower lash line. So I just really wanted a fun look. I didn't want anything serious, anything too precise. I just wanted the cheeks and the eyes to flow together. I'm then taking the orange shade and just popping that right into my inner corners. I then decided to just add more to my cheeks, more purple, more orange. I was just like going crazy. I was just like, whatever, let's just go all out. And I just put more, and it actually looks really nice. And taking this Realer Definer brow pencil, and I just use it on my tail of my brow. I only done one session of microblading. I need to go back, but that's just one part I wanted to do. And I'm then taking the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Dolce K, and I just put that on my Cupid's bow. That is not from Boxycharm, but this lip gloss is. This lip gloss was so pretty. It's by Persona in the shade Honey. I didn't show it, but you could see on my lips. It's a really pretty nude lip gloss, and that I did get from Boxycharm. But this is basically my finished look. I'll insert some pictures at the end so you guys can see, but thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, anything. It would really help. I'm not doing this to get famous. I'm just doing it because I honestly love makeup. But thanks for watching, everyone.